America's electrical grid is the largest machine on the planet, powering the largest economy on the planet. However, as the inventor and early adopter of the electrical grid, the United States is now facing the dual challenge of maintaining aging equipment and increasingly common extreme weather events. As a result, despite the greatest efforts of hardworking employees, utilities are facing frustrated customers, lawsuits, and even televised political pressure. In fact, according to one analysis, the United States has more power outages than any other developed country. And that can lead to plenty of unfavorable news coverage.
To put it lightly, it's been a long few days. And as you mentioned, those freezing temperatures coupled with those power outages.
From those devastating wildfires in California, officials fear there could be more than 100 people dead.
To call this unacceptable would be a severe understatement.
But what if we could make our own headlines? What if the grid could be updated with brand new, financially viable technologies that offer resilient power to your customers at the lowest cost and the best return for your investors? This level of enhanced service and sustainability would mean not only happy customers, but happy shareholders, citizens, and employees. The largest challenge to creating this modern distributed energy network has been the lack of a standardized approach to designing microgrids. Additionally, the solution needs to ensure efficient real-life operation that guarantees the promised returns on investment, as well as resilience capabilities, all without high engineering costs or one-off solutions that deliver little confidence to investors. There needs to be a better way to identify financially viable sites at scale, reduce soft costs including design and permitting, produce bankable financial projections, and offer more resilient and clean energy systems to ratepayers. XENDEE is this better way. XENDEE is a microgrid design and decision support platform built to streamline the design process, create optimal investment strategies, and operate the lowest cost, most resilient, and highest return on investment electrical networks. Let's take a look at how an actual microgrid project can be identified and designed with XENDEE. XENDEE's Onyx is a cyber-secure, cloud-based analytics platform that enables science-based discovery and selection of optimal microgrid project locations geospatially. Onyx leverages your organization's data lake and integrates it with geospatial and remote sensing data to accurately deliver new insights in a timely and efficient manner for hundreds to thousands of microgrid project site opportunities. Big data quality is enforced through a well-defined, standardized JSON data file structure which Onyx processes and begins delivering insights in seconds. Clients can access Onyx and create projects from anywhere, anytime, on any device with a modern web browser. The first step after project creation is uploading the JSON data file built from the organization's data lake. Processing in the cloud starts instantly as Onyx begins discovering opportunities at local, regional, and national levels for thousands of sites to help clients drive sustainable innovation and resilient distributed energy solutions faster and confidently. Scientifically pinpoint the best customer sites for a microgrid based on your business goals and objectives, optimize ROI, and better predict investment risks at scale. For the first time ever, microgrid project planners can discover opportunities that boost customer value and have the highest probability of converting and growing revenue. With the site's location selected, users can now start the design and optimization of their microgrid with XENDEE's Decision Support Software, or DSS. This software was designed to help engineers and investors easily visualize projects and make the right decisions to balance the project budget with resiliency and carbon reduction requirements. Additionally, with built-in tools for one-line diagramming and power flow simulation, your engineers can ensure the microgrid can stand up to the rigors of usage and get faster interconnection permitting. All of this is performed with XENDEE's financial and technical optimization engine. This optimization algorithm works by first gathering all related inputs through catalogs and an easy-to-use interface. This data includes load data for the building, electricity and gas tariff data, distributed technology data, site weather data, and electrical power system data. Once this information is defined, users can then instruct the algorithm to meet their organizational goals. This can include minimizing total costs, minimizing CO2 emissions, increasing reliability, and resiliency to keep the power on in case of an outage. Using this data, XENDEE's algorithm will then produce an optimized white label report that details optimal distributed energy capacities, an optimal dispatch and operation schedule, and optimal placement for the distributed energy resources. In XENDEE's decision support software, this optimization process starts with the project wizard, which helps users quickly set up a site location either from scratch or directly from the Onyx interface. This allows engineers to add team members in the cloud, set up global project options like interest rates and payback periods, and select technologies of interest. With the project launch, engineers can now use XENDEE's geographic information system to visually lay out the microgrid, place distributed energy resources, and establish building loads. First, the load module allows users to enter the load profile in multiple ways, including uploading a custom load if you have it available, or using one of our catalogs to expedite the design process. XENDEE also optimizes for multiple load types, including cooling, refrigeration, natural gas, and water heating. Next, we will import electric utility tariff data, and because XENDEE already knows the location of the site, users can simply pick a rate directly from the catalog. This example includes time of use charges, which can be customized by the user, as well as demand charges, fees, and rates for sales back to the utilities. The next input to define are the technologies, which can be added to the map by clicking the corresponding icon. From here, just like the last two inputs, users can work from catalogs or use the module to define detailed parameters, including solar incentives and the total space available for solar panels. This same process is mirrored for the other technologies, so we'll skip ahead and look at optimizations. Optimization in XENDEE can be performed to meet multiple organizational goals, including cost reduction, CO2 reduction, resilience, and redundancy, or a mixture of all of these. The preference can also be further defined by the user through variables such as a premium cost factor to express how willing the client is to pay for cleaner technologies, as well as redundancy options to ensure 100% availability, even if it comes at a higher cost. Additionally, optimizations can be run to investigate hour-by-hour time series optimizations, as well as a multi-year optimization that takes into account changes over time, like the price of technologies or an incoming carbon tax. After every optimization, XENDEE will generate a white label report that details the technologies recommended by XENDEE and the financial projections for this investment. This data can then be easily shared with investors or used by engineers to compare major design decisions. For instance, in the two optimizations we've run here, one to reduce cost and one to reduce CO2 emissions, we can easily compare the cost of the project and the payback period to see what effect it would have on energy prices to cut our emissions by almost 20%. Finally, XENDEE includes a one-line diagram and power flow simulation tool, which enables engineers to quickly model and simulate the detailed technical design of the microgrid. In this example, the same theoretical microgrid we were optimizing before has been modeled down to each individual cable and load. Then, when running an analysis of the system, users can see how cables are loaded and verify the system can function under peak usage or during an unexpected power outage on the busiest day of the year. XENDEE's award-winning software is supported by the U.S. Department of Energy and is one of the standard tools used by the U.S. Department of Defense and Federal Aviation Administration. The platform is also trusted and utilized by major international energy firms including Worley, Engie, and Shell, and universities around the country, including UC San Diego, Arizona State University, and the University of Hawaii. XENDEE has also recently won the prestigious Edison Award Gold Medal for Critical Human Infrastructure in 2021. If you're interested in seeing what XENDEE can do for you, please email us with a challenging microgrid location. From there, we can set up your account within minutes and allow you to explore opportunities right away, securely from your browser and with no software to install or advanced hardware to purchase. Alternatively, schedule a demonstration at XENDEE.com/demo, and you can walk through the XENDEE platform with one of our experts to review the features and test a site location together.